but they're going to be happy too. But whoever's here, hello. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Losing me, but wasn't just in there. No, Kevin, it's not late. No, that's just my sentence off video. But okay, so as you guys can see my little thing. Just few dates, right? But it's my notes. So my notes as well. Thank you, Gabby. Gabby is going to put my notes for me. I cannot do this without her. I really can't get through half my days without her because these blonde hairs. I would do to get through half of my days without her. I don't know if I'm forgetting to say anything. Oh, hello, Erin. I was just going to talk about Philly. On April, wait, what's 21st? April 18th, I'll be in New York to see Behind the Velvet Rope show live. You can't hear me? Oh, no. No. Can't hear me? Oh, no. It could be my thing. That's why. Tell me if you can hear me now. If that's better. That doesn't sound any better. Let me check my. Hold on. Right back. Oh, yeah. That's why. I'm coming. Mike. Okay, that's better. Um, test. Okay, let me see. Is that better? Hopefully. Let me know if that's better, guys. Oh, good. Okay. I see. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I had my headphones on. I forgot I had the Bluetooth thing on. So, all right. So everything's good. Everybody can hear me all well. And hello, Shen. Hello, Aaron. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys for showing up. And all right. So let's get to the episode. So, Mr. Pepsi, guys, too. What do you guys think about Pepsi? I think Pepsi's awesome. I I love how he made that day all about his, I guess, what was he doing? His let me shut that off. That's gonna sorry. What was he made his day, like his project for the day? I thought that was cute. Like, and I felt like he was really liking the girls, and he was really trying. He wakes them up, he's all happy, and he's goes and gives to Lee and Heather, and the box, I guess, whatever. He gives them some kind of box or something, which I thought was really cute with their little outfits, right? And of course, like half of them aren't going to like do it. Like I knew Gizelle wasn't going to do, was not going to do it. She was not going to get up and do this stupid, whatever it's called, like Muay Thai. Sorry. Like so, I really thought that was rude. Like, but I love that Whitney was extremely excited about it, and how Heather also went. And when they go to the box and Muay Thai boxing thing, Heather says she has all this energy that she has to get rid of. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I guess, listen, I love saying hi to everybody that's new subscribers. So you'll notice to me that I'm extremely, I have ADHD, so I get really sidetracked. So in the middle, like I will probably get to my comments in the middle of reading my recaps, but I just wanted to say hi to you real quick. So hi, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, Heather. Okay, the Heather and Whitney thing. I don't understand. Like Heather's so upset about all the things that Whitney's saying in her confessionals or about her or whatever, or dragging her, however she says it. Actually, I'm sitting like this. Sorry, guys. As you can tell, I'm all over the place because I'm uncomfortable right now. I don't know why. I just am. But okay. Heather literally saying that she has all this like anger. I don't know, anger to work off or whatever. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Like I just find it ridiculous, and I feel like Heather is a liar, and she has no idea that Whitney has feelings. I guess like I don't think she thinks anybody has any other feelings, and the shit that she brings us is bullshit. Like I just think that you're a liar. I think that you're a liar, and I feel like that you are showing who you really are. Like I always said, it was the second season curse that these housewives have, And Heather just seems to be like the third season curse. And then like the fourth season. I don't even know if we're getting a fourth season. I don't even know what season we're on with Salt Lake anymore with Heather. But I feel like if this is the hill you want to die on, lady, you got it. This is the hill that you're dying on. Go for it, honey. You know, I love Marisol and Alexia. I like them as characters, right? But I feel like they kind of like need their own. Not that they don't have their own show, but like they're like a whole comedy duo in themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the boringness of Leah and the crap with Leah and Heather is just, I don't know. It just kind of overshadows everything. But, and then I like also too they were talking about Candace, Marisol and Alexia, speaking about the girls last night when she was talking about Candace and how Candace is always yelling. And Candace is always yelling. But I realized too, like, listen to me right now, I talk really loud. So when I'm activated, I don't know, when I'm activated, when I'm like trying to explain myself, I can get really loud too. So, but I understand. I don't know. I understand that. So I guess when Pepsi and Whitney, they're discussing her room about that night. Whitney says that the girls, it's like a cat fight, and Pepsi says that they're going to go shopping, and that's going to make the day okay. Like, it's going to fix everything, and I get it when he says it's definitely, like, something they need to do. You know, she wants to put a pin in their friendship fight, I guess, or their feelings, I guess, which I'm all for it. Like, put a pin in it because it's not working. Like, don't even put a pin in it. Don't even talk about it ever again with Heather Whitney. Like, I'm telling you now, it's a lost cause. I hope you know that. I feel bad. I feel bad that it's come to that. But, like, I keep saying about Heather, this is the hill you want to die on, go ahead. Because we might think that Whitney's boring, but you know what I mean? It's not like she's not lying to us. You know what I'm saying? She's not backing some felon who gave you a black eye. Fighting about who's the better friend to that said felon. And as this felon also drags all of you, and it's not going to be her any longer after like a certain time date, which is I think right now. You know what I mean? So I guess, you know, whatever. But I feel bad also for Mr. Pepsi because then we have Gizelle. She calls Pepsi over and asks about this darn bottle. She wants to know where the clay, what is it called? The clay azul? I'm trying to read that. I don't even know because I don't drink, right? And I know nothing about tequila. This is my whole thing on this whole bottle, right? I don't really think, okay, I have two theories about the bottle. It could be that, okay, she only drinks tequila and she only drinks that type of tequila. Now, I don't know if you guys just heard that, but, I don't know. The electric just went out. I don't know, something just weird stuff happens. Weird stuff happens. All right, anyway. So something just came on the floor. I don't know. All right. So this is my theory about the bottle. Either one of two things have happened. So they already drank most of the bottle. I'm assuming that some of the bottles drank, right? And I understand you cannot get that tequila there. It took 3 weeks. I don't know if it's specifically about the bottle more than maybe she just wants that tequila, that actual tequila, and that's all she drinks, or she's hidden something in that bottle, and that's really what she's upset about is whatever she's hidden in that bottle, she wants back. Because like we said, like, you know, people said, you can call and you can, in the U.S., you can find that bottle anywhere, right? So, you know, I feel like Pepsi's like, he's like, I see no end to this situation. No, I see no resolution to this. And neither do I. Because I honestly, something's up with the bottle. Like, what? We know that we can find that bottle anywhere. I don't, you know, if the bottle was drank, so she knows there's not that much left. I don't know. It can't really be about the actual bottle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, yeah. Okay. Gizelle and Portia. Okay, spearhead. I'm skipping over one scene. I'm skipping over Marisol and Alexia in the room when they were preparing to go shopping and talking about pads for their nipples. I could just go without that. Here you go. It's not on my fans. Okay, it's only one fan. I don't want to talk about it because I know you can't hear it that good. Tell me you can't. I know you can't hear it that good, right? Shut up, Kevin. I love you, but I hate you. Gizelle, I'm talking about, yeah, Gizelle, I don't know. She says she's trying to tell her that she's going to go, what she's saying is that she's going to go down the list and that all these suspects, like she said when she gets to the lunch, and all these people are suspects. Like, of course, that Whitney's not one. Gizelle says that Heather is first on her list because she can't tell the truth. I don't actually think Heather took the bottle. I'll tell you when we get to who I think took the bottle. And I don't think she took it to be purposeful. Hey, I don't think she took it to be like, I think she just took it because she liked the bottle. But I feel like the way that she was acting kind of acts like, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, the social media pictures. Okay, throwing into the social media. Yeah, all that for a bottle. Exactly, all that for a bottle. But okay, so then we have Heather and Leah, and they're in the room, right? And they're talking about the night with Heather asked last night about the fight when Lee was speaking about social media violence or something. I don't know. She feels like when Portia posted those pictures and didn't tag her in there, and she didn't tag Lee and Candace. Okay, that definitely is shady, right? I don't think it is bullying. I feel like it does cause shade. It does cause us to talk. I actually personally didn't notice. I don't know. Did we talk about that? Like when Portia, like, she doesn't tag Leah. Wait, so she doesn't tag Leah and Candace. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't remember that. Okay. So I don't really remember any of that. So, I mean, I guess it would cause a little bit of an argument, but I don't know. She tells Leah to be prepared to answer to Portia. And I guess because Portia said she just doesn't like her. She doesn't like she said she's like not into her. It's not her vibe. Leah's not her vibe. I get it. She's not my vibe either. But, also Candace, like, and Leah too, like, nobody really has to tag you guys. But it's just crazy anyway. But Sexy Pepsi, he says. Sexy Pepsi. Oh my gosh. When Marisol and Candace go to the city. Oh my God. Lee explains that it's very respectful of the temple. I understand that. Buddhism in Thailand. They ask Candace not to scream there. I understand. But like I said, she doesn't scream. She speaks very loudly. And I do understand that. Like, I would understand. I understand. Just like on Jersey when they had to tell the Jersey crew, when Loris had to remind them that we're not in Jersey any longer. And that to, like, please be on your best behavior. And I don't know, Marisol did call Candace crazy, but it is, and she's trying to say she doesn't understand the passive aggressiveness, but I don't know. I feel like Candace just is a little out of it. They just left filming that, like, their reunion, so I feel like Candace probably wasn't in the best headspace really to be there. And I do understand, like Marisol saying, like, we have one-on-one conversations. She's really good, but she is like that whole crying scene. And, like, not crying, but when she was, like, that pretend crying, because, again, she said that she cared, but she didn't care about Portia not tagging her in the thing, right? So we see the girls go to the market with Pepsi, Sexy Pepsi, right? And he's like, I guess he's literally makes a joke about the ladies, because they only get along when they're shopping, which is kind of cute. Like, I guess that's true, but, like, Heather is saying that her two favorite subjects are capitalism and exploiting third world boutiques. Okay. I didn't know that. I mean, you're exploiting third world countries now. Okay, that's your two favorite subjects. Capitalism. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's the whole thing. That's the hill you want to die on. Like, that's a lot of hills you're dying on. So go ahead, sister. It is really hot there. I understand that. I feel like Leah, she's really hot and she doesn't want to be there, and I get that and all. And she says she's she's hot on every part of her body and she can't feel her legs and she passes out. And I feel like that was all real. I feel like that was all real. However, the moment gets ruined for me when she says that she's not wearing panties. Hey, that's what. You don't want to wear panties if you don't want to wear panties. But one, you have your friend, okay? I don't even want to say it because we're going to call her Nasty Leah. Two, you have Urea. Why are you not wearing panties? Okay? And it's hot as there, right? Why are you not wearing panties on your thingy and your other and your okay, okay? Um, I don't know. I just felt like her passing out was probably real. I get it. And she then too, she was probably like, I do not like it's hot in here. I got my period, whatever. I have diarrhea. I just passed out, and all these bitches want to do is argue. And this one's not tagging me. I want to go home, which is probably fine. I keep saying, Leah, I don't know why you're even on the trip. I don't think you're having fun, which is fine. I know, like, I can. I don't think it's because she's not drinking. I feel like she's fine with that, the whole not drinking thing. But I just feel like this is she's out of her. These aren't not her friends. They don't really they're not vibing with her. I'm kind of not messing with her either. Like I don't know. She ended up leaving anyway, right? Doesn't she leave at the end of this trip anyway, or before the end of the trip anyway? And I don't think that she was, but for sure, whoever or Candace was being shady by calling her poor Leah. I do agree with the nasty Leah part, but I don't think that poor Leah. I think it just came out like that. I don't know, but I love the weed scene. I reminds me though of the fact that Margaret calls Jennifer a disheveled drug addict for smoking marijuana or whatever, and I think that's bullshit because it's legal. And then, like I said, this is the same scene. So when they're in there, they're in the weed shop and they're buying edibles. There was a scene in Jersey when they were doing the same thing, and Margaret was the leader of the pack, buying all the edibles. And now she is calling somebody a disheveled drug addict in Jersey. But anyway, we're not in Jersey. We're in Thailand. I know that. I get it. But anyway. Candace has something about weeds. Okay. Candace too with her emergency blunt. I love it. If you have an emergency blunt in your kitchen, that means that you smoke a lot more than you're saying, which is fine. It's all well and good. I don't have to have emergency blunts. I just have weed all the time, and I don't smoke regular weed. I smoke USA smoke disposables. So, and I can get it right down the street at the smoke shop. So I always have it. I probably do have an emergency one, but I just think it's funny that I would definitely need it on the trips. Definitely need it with these ladies. I'm surprised that I love the fact that they're in there buying it, and I say this because I sound like an old person, but I never thought in my lifetime that I would be able to walk in a store and buy weed, or I would see it be completely legal and people buying it on TV, which is amazing. So, all for it, ladies. But they get the sativa, and now see, now they get the sativa, and they get I get it to help you sleep. To me, it doesn't really make a difference, but definitely don't want to travel with it. So definitely make sure you smoke it and all that crap before you guys back on the plane, or you're gonna have to just give it away. And then they get to the lunch scene at the restaurant. Of course, Marisol and Alexia mock Candace in her tantrum. I kind of agree. The stupid tequila bottle and Giselle's frustration towards Heather and the rest of the group over her missing bottle of the so blah 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 tequila. It doesn't. She emphasizes how difficult it was, okay, for her to find the bottle, which we know that. And then when she realized it was meeting, okay, like again, we understand that. I feel like with this bottle that you want everybody to go have their room search over. I feel like there's something in the bottle. It's not per se the bottle; it's what's in the bottle, maybe, guys. You know what I mean? Like, with maybe it's. I don't even think it's. Did she stash something besides alcohol in that bottle if the alcohol was gone? You know what I mean? And, I get it. Like, at home, she wants everybody to get their room searched. But Marisol said, these people actually clean our rooms. So that's basically like searching the room. And what I was going to say earlier was when they had pulled up and Whitney ran to the bathroom, right then and there, I kind of thought Whitney had the bottle and then she went to go hide it. Because she always had, like, they pull up from the van from lunch and she runs in there. And she goes, so I don't know. But then Candace also, this part, when she wants Candace to, Gizelle wants Candace's room to be searched, and she keeps saying, Candace, like, look, like, you're like, whatever, there's an argument back and forth. I'm not a thief. I'm not saying that, prove it, whatever, then you must have done it. And Candace is like, I'm not letting you search my room. I'm not a criminal. You're accusing me of larceny, blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. I mean, like, I don't know if Candace, so I either feel like Candace took it and she wasn't doing it like purposely, but I feel like after she realized that Gizelle wanted it back, I feel like Candace was like, screw you, bitch, I'm just gonna fuck with you. And she probably has a bottle and she doesn't, because Candace is also saying, oh, I can buy I can get this many bottles. And I feel like when you say stuff like that, my man can get that bottle 10 times a night, whatever, I can get as much as I want. It's like, okay. And then she's like, no, you're not searching my room. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, at this point, either Candace took it or Whitney took it, and they didn't mean it, but at this point, they don't want to give it back. I don't know. or Gizelle actually lost it herself, and it's actually in their room, right? Yeah. Well, like also too, yeah. Somebody was also saying about this trip when Pepsi gets really upset with the women. Now, like I was saying earlier, I feel like he really wanted to, like, really like these ladies and bond with them, and like I feel like he wanted to have them to have a really good time. But he says that they have such rude conversations with each other, and I agree. If you look at it from somebody that doesn't know them, and because he actually was crying, and I felt really bad, like, you know, I felt bad for the guy because he's probably not used to like a bunch of people talking like that. And I feel like when he was showing them his pictures of his kids, and they were like, "Oh, like I think that's the kind of like he's just trying to be like, look, you know, like I'm a family man, and you know, we're always there for each other, and like, but you guys are just so like rude and have such rude conversations with each other." And I feel like that's where his vibe was. His vibe was all about like having a good time and bringing people together, and these people are like arguing and fighting all the time. And it was a shame because he was like, it's heartbreaking. And then, like, again, the accusations of larceny, he says. And then the staff, and she wants this one to go search everybody's room and blah, 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 you know. And I just felt really bad for poor Pepsi crying about it. Like, okay. I didn't get it. Like, you know, Gizelle is definitely a pot stirrer, and she wants everybody to focus on a stupid bottle. Which again, it's either she wants everybody to focus on the stupid bottle because you're hiding something else. I don't know. It's like, look at this, so you don't see this, or there's something in the stupid bottle that she wants. Like, did you like show like weed in there or something? I don't know. Like, what's in that bottle, or what is it about that bottle, or is it just a storyline? I don't understand. But the accusations of larceny are a little far, you know. Again, like when Candace tells her you actually literally kissed my ass, and she locks the door, I'm like, oh, well, that's where the bottle is. Or Whitney ran in and she did something with the bottle. I don't know, but like I feel like this is kind of like a filler episode, and I don't really have too much more to say really about Heather except for like, you're a liar. I'm not gonna literally go get Bad Mormon just to see what you said. You said, oh, we'll read the book and find out or something like that. I don't want to find out anything. I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out about your, you know, your situation. I don't care about Black Eye Gate anymore. I don't care about your friendship with Jen Shaw. I feel like there's just a lot of things about Heather that aren't true, and that we thought she was in the very beginning. She's just, I don't think, is a nice person. And she literally has not paid attention, because she paid attention to the House Book maybe season 1, but then you literally forgot to pay attention to us. Hello. Oh, yeah, people here. Then you didn't pay attention to social media and us, the people that literally run your content for you and like keep your shit going and keep you relevant. They made Pepsi cry. They literally did, Terry. Hi, Terry. Love you. I'm so glad you're here. They made Pepsi cry. He was so disgusted with their behavior and the way they were treating each other. It was so sad. Like, I was like, oh, Pepsi. Man, thank God he didn't have to meet the Jersey girls. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine him seeing Jennifer and Margaret say the shit that they say to each other? This is nothing. And I kind of want to know what everybody feels about Portia, too, because I love Portia being back. And don't worry about your typos. Really, don't ever apologize, because we love you so much. Hello, Lady Grace. Yeah, guys, tell me what you guys think. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Everybody said hi to your show. I love you guys. Yeah. I feel like, I know, like, talking about, like, exactly, I feel the same way. I mean, I felt, see, like, now I'm, like, watching it, right? And I'm trying to see how, like, look through it through Pepsi's eyes, right? And I was like, yeah, it is pretty bad when you look at through his eyes. But then if you're so used to watching the show, it's like, oh, my God, are we so damaged, or like, what is it? Because I'm like, oh, we're used to that. We're just like, that's just how they communicate. You know what I mean? Because I'm just surprised that, like, you know, Candace and Gizelle were communicating at all, period. Because, like I said, they just walked off of the reunion and it didn't end well. You know what I mean? But yeah. I really wanted Portia to redeem herself, or not really redeem herself, but I also feel like maybe she's telling a little fibs too. She's telling a little couple fibs too. which is fine. I don't really care, Like at this point, they all should be thanking Sandoval because he just became like the ultimate villain of Bravo forever. I think probably. And oh my god, I cannot wait till Friday. Like I can't wait till Friday to talk about this about Vanderpump. But because I watched the Howie Mandel episode thing, I got some thoughts. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. Heather's in the running for really to be like probably like the worst friend on the planet until Sandoval came along or Stuart came along. I don't know. Sandoval seems like the worst friend and the worst boyfriend ever, but Heather seems like one of the worst friends ever too. Because if I had a friend, actually, I do have a friend. Listen. You tell somebody how you feel, right? And this is like your person, your ride or die person. You tell you think you're ride or die person, and they do something to hurt your feelings, and you tell them about it, and they just seem to not really hear you or care or think that you're crazy. And that's what I meant about when I said a bottle, a liar, and a gaslighter all walk into a bar. It's like Heather's basically like she gaslights poor Whitney, telling her that oh no, it's you. Like I'm doing this for you. Like no, bitch, it's you. Like like you did this and you feel this way, and I, you know what I mean. I couldn't be there for you because of this reason or that reason. Like making it her fault, and like basically how she was making up for a storyline, and telling her who her like how and it's like okay, I would have to second, if it was like a pattern of this kind of like situations in my life and these relationships, and I was the common denominator, I have to look at myself. But I don't know really. I feel like the Heather and Whitney thing is so much deeper, like she said, than the show, whatever they're talking about on the show. That like I know that poor Whitney was not doing this for a storyline. I feel like Heather just really kind of fucked up, and like she didn't pay attention. And then if she hasn't been paying attention, she doesn't really care. Because we were not fucking with you. We don't care. We were so over Black Eye Gate. We were so over that crap, and you just brought it back onto this. And it's clear you don't care about anybody's feelings. And so if you don't really care about Whitney's feelings, I don't know if it was like, the coldness from your family that made you this way or what. I don't get it. I just feel like I'm lost with Heather. This is exactly who you probably are, which I don't understand who that is. I guess somebody that just doesn't care. And I, again, want to know if there's any financial gain with her staying on that list. And she said, read the book and find out. No, I'm not going to read the book and find out, Heather. I don't even want to watch the show and hear about Black Eye Gate, but you want us to go read your book. Yeah, right, bitch. I don't think so. And let's see, Portia, I love. I'm liking Portia. I just don't like how she's teaming up with Gizelle. I just don't. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I do feel like Candace is very. I think she is hurt by that. I think she's hurt by her not being able to become friends with Portia, because I feel like also Portia's, she might have a lot of clout and she has a lot of followers, whatever. I don't really think that's what it is. I think Candace just respects her a lot and really liked her. I'm not even going to call her like a fan. I just feel like she really wanted to like her. She really wanted to get along with her. And she thought that was going to be, her a friend. And it just didn't work out that way. And I feel like Candace is hurt by it. And I don't know why Portia doesn't care. I don't know. I don't know why Portia just doesn't care about Candace wanting to be her friend. I don't know. I don't know. But, it's like, whatever the situation was with Portia and Simon, like, whatever, shit happens. Like, whatever. But, I don't think that should have anything to do with, what was I going to say? Oh, we'll talk about Candace. That's right. I don't think, I feel like this stuff with Simon and all, whether the situation was, whether he was married or whether he was married, whoever got pregnant and didn't get pregnant first, or whoever was with who, whatever. Portia's still showing up for us, whatever she's like, whether that's her truth or not, whoever's truth it is. Again, I want her back on TV. I think she's cool. I don't understand why she doesn't like Candace. I think Candace is definitely fine with or without Potomac. I could think that she's a great singer. She's an actress. She's intelligent. She can move on from the show. And I just feel like she's just hurt by Portia, and that's it. I don't care if she doesn't care about having 1,000,001 followers or Portia's followers. I just feel like she thought they'd be friends, and she's not. She's also like taking Gizelle's side, and we all know what the situation with Gizelle. Like I said, I was surprised that they were even talking, but I wish Marisol and Alexia, I wish they'd be a little bit nicer about their friends on the cast, but like I feel like they're a little comedy too, but they're kind of like the Mean Girls, and with Adriana, and I feel like thank God they didn't kind of bring it here, you know what I mean? But like I just don't understand why they're doing that, Adriana, and I think also with Leah, I don't think any of them really understand why Leah's there. Like I forget. Do you guys know why she left again? What was she left or something, or if she left Thailand and she wasn't allowed to come back, but that's not really true or something. I forget why she left, but I didn't understand why she was there to begin with anyway. And did you also hear, guys, about Roni? Like I feel like there's not much more. I just talked for a half hour and I went through the stupid whole episode, and I feel like there's not really much to say. I keep saying the same thing over and over. So this is a little move. Let's just move on a little bit more because we have this stupid Roni news. Roni news. Did you guys hear that Bravo wants to take Roni and make it like an ultimate girls trip thing? Do it like a Dorinda Drunkinda, I call her Drunkinda, Scary Manor Part 2, and make it the Roni's. And also, they want to add Ramona. This is just allegedly what I'm hearing. Let me just Google this. Or have you guys heard this? Because if that's the case, why are we not just calling it Ultimate Girls Trip Drunken this Part 2? Are we really going to bring all the Roni girls and who they couldn't agree on a paycheck? I don't know if, with Jill, like I kind of agree with Jill not getting paid as much as everybody else. So who they're going to bring to this, if you guys have heard anything about it, please tell me. Like, I want to hear. Like, I don't want that. I don't want Ramona back. I don't know why. What are they? Okay, if you're going to take it, to be Roni, right? Oh, right now I heard it too. Could be Kelly Benson, right? I heard that too. Oh, I did. That would be awful. Look, I say this a lot too. With Ultimate Girls Trip, I made fun of this stupid show. I forget what they were going to call it in the very beginning. I was like, we are not going to like it. Whatever. It's Island of Misfit Toys. Whatever. It's going to be a joke. It was amazing. It's been amazing. Every season's been amazing. This one's kind of dying off for me. Drunkindas was amazing. I'm all for another season at Drunkindas. What I'm not for is it to be the Roni cast. It's just call it. Christ, just freaking bring. If you're gonna bring back Ramona, then just bring back Roni. You know what I'm saying? Is it they don't want to film a whole season? Maybe they don't want to put the money into it. I don't know. Are they throwing them a bone? What are they doing? I don't understand. And do we have Legacy? Do we have the other one? What was the one that was going to be not Legacy? The new one? Were they? Yeah. Same. I was like, man, if she wasn't such a mess, I don't even know. Like that season with Drunkinda, it actually made me like Brandy again. It made me like Tamrat again. It almost made me like Vicky again. That died on really quick though. All the girls that I thought I was not gonna like again, I liked, right? And then the situation happened with Brandy. Now, allegedly, whatever. I guess that situation with Brandy is the investigation is closed. I don't know what happened because Brandy was also on OC, but someone else is saying she's not getting jobs now, whatever. But that season was awesome, and I definitely liked it. But yes, I feel like also with Drunkinda, she's a lot more than drunk because I feel like it's also pills or something, because it was about 8:00 in the morning that we would see her, right? She would be there. She would be getting her hair done or whatever. Or she would have her glam going on, right? And she said, "This is my favorite time of the day." And I'm like, okay, yeah. She's like, she starts drinking. She's drinking. But within 10 minutes, she's downstairs and she's fucking plastered and she's screaming at Tamra and Vicky about food. And it was literally within 10 minutes. And she was slurring her words. And I'm like, she did not just get drunk in a matter of like 10 minutes. It was like 8:30 in the morning. So listen, she's probably drinking, and she's also probably was taking pills, which made her completely erratic and drunk and retarded and yelling and screaming and mean, and probably why she's on pause or was on pause. But Andy saw how much money this. Yeah, exactly. It's slobbering. Yeah, like she knew that she was on pause, right? So she's, also I find it funny that they brought them to Drunkenda's house, but all the other women get like Taiwan and what was it, Greece or something the first time, and an island there, an island here, like whatever, wherever they're at, they didn't have to go. I mean, like Scary Manor is good in the fall, right? It's good in the fall. It's good for Christmas. But damn it, if you're gonna get me together and you're gonna make me hang out with these ladies, you're gonna put me on an island. You know what I'm saying? Put me on an island, man. Why am I have to get yelled at by Junginda? I mean, hey, like pay me. Hey, you're gonna send me somewhere for 2 weeks and pay me fine. Whatever. Is it a chance? It kind of brought all these ladies back and gave them they're all what, the ex-wives club. They're all back on their respective shows, basically, right? Or something like that, around that way, or something. I don't know. But like, it's just, there's a situation. Like, again, so what, we filmed 4 already. That sounds like it's going to be a whole thing, right? So, and then they're going to take Roni and they're going to make that the other one. Is that what we're going to do? Again, I had forgotten about this season. When I was making my thumbnail one time, I was like, oh yeah, oh no, I was not making my thumbnail. I was trying to figure out what lives I was going to do. I looked at Ultimate Girls Trip and I'm like, Ultimate Girls Trip 3. And I was like, 4, wait a minute. I'm like, no, 3, wait. I was like, 4. We're missing one. I was like, I couldn't figure out, did I miss this season? They're like, oh wait, no, asshole, they haven't even aired 3 yet. We're talking about 4 already. Yes, it was gross, right? It was a sloppiness. It was more than alcohol. Yes, Terry, exactly. That too. I no, I don't now. Now I think it was prior to it, or was it right after? It could be it, but hey, there's plenty of islands that you can go to in the United States. You know what I mean? It's crazy, and no, she doesn't accept responsibility for anything, and that's very true of her. She's extremely crazy. It was not. It was like it wasn't even crazy. It was disturbing and sloppy. Like I said, it was a matter of like 10 minutes. And it's like, it's 8:39, 30 minutes. You're not that wasted within that amount of time. And if you are, it's because you're on pills or something. You did something other than your alcohol. And I don't believe that she was doing like there's the aerobics without any extra energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just saying. It's a speculation on my part. I try not to do stuff like that and be a deflector because I feel like because I was an addict, I kind of like deflect that behavior on people that I see are acting odd because I'm in recovery, whatever. But so maybe that's it. But like, no, I don't know, guys. There was something wrong. And I know that like, even if not, like you're just so nasty and mean and screaming about just weird shit about mice doing aerobics in some hot air balloon that you have. I don't know, whatever. But like it was nuts though, but like I'm thinking to myself, what else would we have had? What else happened? It was just really good. It was good. Jill was funny, but this one I'm like, Leah left, right? Why did Leah leave? I feel like there's a reason. I can't remember. Did she say she was kicked out of Thailand or something about elephant poop or something? But I don't know why she was there to begin with. And who was it? Like, who was there? Another New York person that was supposed to be with her or something? Like, how they always like double it up. I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna Google that. But what else, guys? Like, I don't want to do this room. I don't want them to do that. I don't know why they don't. Why would you call it that? Like, don't call it Ultimate Girls Trip. Call it Drunkenda's. Call it Drunkenda's Ultimate Girls Trip Part 2, Ex-Wives Club Part 2, right? Like, I stop putting a Ramona in our faces. Like, no Kelly Benson, no Kelly. I mean, I don't even care about Kelly Dodd at this point. Bring Kelly Dodd back. Kelly Dodd, whatever. But like, oh guys, please hit the like button too. By the way, whoever, I see you guys. A lot of people are here. Please hit the like button. I forgot to say that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what are we gonna do with it? Like, yes, we're gonna literally call it Roni Ex-Wives Club Part 2, Roni Edition. I don't know. Ex-Wives Club, Drunkenness, Ultimate Girls Trips. Who knows? No, they're gonna call it Roni Ultimate. Who knows? Drunken. I don't know, dude. What are they gonna call it? That's stupid. Don't even with that one. But yeah. So what? 40 minutes now. I don't know, guys. I love you guys for coming. I'm losing y'all because I feel like there's really not much to say. I want to start talking about other like Bravo drama, but we're gonna save that for a different live. There's a lot of Jersey stuff going on. Oh yeah, I didn't even do this last week. I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot to plug the Housewives in Headlines podcast. Me and Housewives Historian that we record once a week. We're probably gonna start doing it twice a week. She's probably gonna yell at me for saying that, but we're gonna record maybe twice a week now. But yeah, there's a new episode out. There's been a new episode the last 2 weeks. I think we're on our 3rd or 4th week. So the only week we didn't have a new episode was that whole week. With the whole season 6 thing, the whole thing, and our content got screwed. But anyway, so I fixed the audio problem, and I'm trying to find somebody to do an intro for it. But yeah, please go check it out. It's just a tea. It's her telling me the tea and me reacting to it as usual. And she also gets a lot of tea that we don't ever hear really that too much on the not here. But anyway, it's all on any podcast platform, just not on YouTube. And so yeah, just go follow it, please, on Spotify, Apple, all the other platforms. I think you can rate it on Spotify and Apple, please, and review. And thank you for your patience with it. We're getting there. My ADHD therapy is going better, but yeah, we're getting there. So we're recording another episode today, and it'll be out by Saturday. So do that. Go follow it. Listen to it. Let me know what you think. And yeah. Hit the notification bell. I told you that. Subscribe, all that. Hit the like button. And I will be back to Jersey tomorrow. I forget what time. I think 6-ish. Yeah. I'll be back to I don't know. I have it. I'll schedule it. But yeah, I'll be back to New Jersey tomorrow. And that was when they went to Ireland. And it's exhausting as usual. So guys, I will talk to you later. And everybody, thanks for showing up. And love y'all.